I found out about Trail Factor in, I think, 2008 or 9. I can't remember, and I honestly don't remember how I found out about it, but I remember going to a Friday morning run and showed up, and it was Nick Triolo, Kenny Gower, Rick Needler, and a couple other people. And they're all super fast guys. Lenny Gower's winning all the 50Ks in that time. Joe Grant's a big runner. And I showed up and I'm like, holy crap, these people. And Ruben Gelber. And it was just nuts. I'm like, holy crap, these guys are super fast. Did that a couple Fridays, and then I don't remember exactly when we switched to Tuesday nights, but that was how I got into Trail Factor. Friday morning, crazy fast run.
So I learned about Trail Factor from some friends that I knew from adventure racing, and they had met up with the group and done a run in the gorge on the weekend and told me about it. And so I met up with them the following weekend, and it was a run in Forest Park from Lower Maclay. It was a small group, and we ran in Forest Park, and then I learned about Tuesday nights. And I just had my kids, I just had the boys, and they were still little, and I'd run with them in the bob stroller, and so I connected with this guy, Charles, who also had some kids, and we were going to come to the Tuesday night run with our kids in the strollers, and we would run together with our kids in the strollers. And so I showed up, he didn't, and so I pushed my kids along on leaf while everybody ran up on the trails, and I'm like, I'm not doing this with the kids anymore. So then I started just running, with the group on Tuesday nights, and we would do a few weekend runs out in the gorge. There was a Hamilton Mountain run, and that was like in end of 2009, beginning of 2010, something like that.
It's a funny story how Lucky Lab got involved with Trail Factor. I met Todd Jansen, race director of Go Beyond Racing, down in the race afterwards. And we were, he and Max King and I were sitting at a table and just chatting. And Todd brought up this story about the group Trail Factor, and I had no idea what it was. And he said, "Oh yeah, it's great." And afterwards, we go to the Lucky Lab. Have you ever heard of it? And I said, "Yeah, I've heard of it." I was kind of surprised I'd never heard about this place before. And so the first time, the next week, went up and did Trail Factor. It was kind of funny. It was the only time we've ever run up to Piddock. It was the very first Trail Factor that I went. Otherwise, we had the other direction, Forest Park.
Her recollection's a little different.
Yeah, I don't actually remember meeting the Trail Factor the first
I remember one run, and I don't know why I remember this, but we stopped at the top of Wild Little Wild Cherry, and she was there, and she was kind of smiling, whatever, and I thought, oh, this nice lady from Germany or whatever. She sounded kind of like she was from Germany. She didn't really talk much, but I thought she was like German or something, and that's the first time I remember seeing her there. But we just met doing Tuesday night runs.
People should just come to Trail Factor if they're interested in running at all. I mean, it's the shortest run is 4 miles, and we wait at a mile and a half for everybody to show up, and we socialize, so it's not a real intense run. And so there's a lot of diversity in the running talent, and so if people want to come and hang out with a bunch of cool people and get into running. And
coming to Trail Factor as a novice trail runner is a great way to get more into the sport, because you're going to meet people who are super nice, who are going to take the time to talk to you about it. We regroup on our group runs. We regroup 3 or 4 times. No one gets left behind. No one's going to get lost. lost and left out in the woods by themselves. And you just meet people that you can do weekend runs with, or you go to races with, you volunteer at races with them. And it's a great entry point. It's sort of like a good gateway into the trail run community in Portland.
It's an awesome community. It's just just so many times it's a real camaraderie, not only just out there on the trail, but coming here, rehydrating after a run, and it's great because you see those people in races, and everybody roots for each other, and it's just a fantastic group.
So Gary Geist and I came up with this idea of a binder where when you run one of the Trail Factor routes, when you get to the Lucky Lab, you record your mileage. And we develop these milestones for your cumulative miles, and then you earn certain rewards or prizes as you get to certain milestones. And it's been fun. We just started it last year, and we're giving away stickers, Trail Factor Flip stickers. We have Forest Park maps. We have a deal when you get, I think it's to 100 miles.
You get to buy everybody
You
beer.
have to buy everybody else a beer, and then when you get to, I think it's 200 miles, everybody has to buy you a beer or a cider.
Trail Factor is it's just a community of trail runners, tight knit community, and we all have our personalities, and it's strange because a lot of the same faces are just there over and over and over again, and so not many people just kind of come in and go out. They really kind of, at least if they're in town, they're there and they hang out and trail run and drink beer, and it's great.
All the people I know in Portland, I've either met doing trail work in Forest Park or at Trail Factor.
Trail Factor means a lot to me. I mean, it's where I really got into trail running. It's my community, it's my people. I have so many friends that I met here, met through Trail Factor. Obviously, I met Todd through Trail Factor, and that's a pretty big deal. So, my husband, my career now, the race directing business all came from Trail Factor. So it is a big part of my identity.